Hey, it's Maddie Green and welcome to my vinyl collection, which is worth over $30,000. I can't believe that, but in today's video, we're gonna talk about vinyl collecting, how to store and protect your records, vinyl collecting tips, and showing off my super cool collection and setup. I started seriously vinyl collecting in 2022. Something just really clicked when Taylor Swift released Midnights. She released all of these different color variants with a clock, and I was just quite literally obsessed, and that is where the addiction began. Ever since then, I have set off on the mission to collect every single Taylor Swift vinyl she's ever made. I'm literally so close to that goal. I need less than 10 vinyls left. So I'm very excited about that. And later in this video, I'll show you my most prized possession, which is worth like over $9,000 on eBay. So stay tuned for that. Let's talk about my space here and the entire setup. So I got this shelf here. It is from IKEA. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is the 8 cube, and then it's on like this little platform to make it a little taller. My speaker is from Audio Techna. It's from the official website and it is so good for connecting to the speaker. It's also just a regular Bluetooth speaker as well, so you can connect your phone or anything else you want to listen to the speaker. If you hear any random noises, that is my poodle puppy Aspen throwing a fit that I'm talking to the camera and not him. My record player is the Audio Techna ATLP60XBT. And honestly, this was the first record player I purchased that was a lot of money. I started off with one of those cheapy like suitcase record holders, but I heard that damages your vinyl, and we can't be damaging Miss Swift over here and all my other valuable records. So I purchased this one. It's great. I even purchased this white cover here because it makes my colored vinyls just look so much better. The slip mat, it comes with like a black one, but this one is so much cuter. Yes, these shelves are from IKEA. Clear shelves here from Amazon. Most importantly, we'll go over this later in the video, but how to protect your vinyls. These sleeves, these are from Amazon. There's inner and outer sleeves. Take a moment to appreciate this variant. So stunning. It goes for like over $200 or something right now, which is crazy. And this right here is super important to me. It's my Taylor Swift vinyl case, which actually has my most valuable records inside. This is from the Taylor Swift official merch store. We'll dive into this collection a little later in the video, so make sure you like and subscribe to see more content. Let's talk about how to keep your vinyl clean and safe in storage when you're not playing it. The most important things you need for your vinyl records are outer covers. These are pretty cheap. They come in like a pack of 100 on Amazon. This is what you'll store your entire sleeve and records in. Now let's talk about the inner sleeves. These actually have like rice paper in them for static prevention. Looks like this. They also come in a pack on Amazon. I also purchased ones for my 7-inch records. You always want to have an inner and outer sleeve there. That helps protect them when you're not playing them from any damage that could come to them. Now, in my opinion, this is not optional. This is a requirement if you're a vinyl collector. You got to keep them safe in storage when you're not playing them. It'll keep it good for years to come. For example, this is what the case from Amazon looks like. They just come in packs of like 50 or 100. So it's super easy if you already have a collection and you need to get some more storage for that. Also, whenever you're holding a vinyl, make sure to only grab the little corner or the sides because you don't want to mess up the grooves in the vinyl. I've kept you waiting long enough. Should we talk about my rarest Taylor Swift vinyl? I think so. Let's do it. I'm going to show you some of my most prized possessions here. I keep everything in here, so if there's ever like a fire or something, I can just grab this bad boy. No, this is not necessarily like a vinyl related, but this is the 1989 World Tour lithographs. I actually purchased this on eBay. It's very cool though. It comes in a vinyl sleeve and it has all of these. I think they're so cool. And so I keep it in my vinyl box to protect it. Very cool. Next up, we have Record Store Day Folklore, the Long Pond Studio Sessions, and let's talk about Record Store Day for a little bit. It's normally in April, and this is when artists will release a special version of their album for local record stores. So it'll either be a Record Store Day exclusive, which means it is only pressed for that day in exclusive limited quantities. This one I believe had like over 100,000, but some other ones I'll show you were limited to like less than 10,000, less than 3,000, and some of them are even numbered. There's also a kind of Record Store Day vinyl called Record Store Day First, which means they'll release exclusive quantities first to Record Store Day for local record stores in a limited quantity for the most part, and then they can be repressed later. So this one is really cool. This was my first Record Store Day camping out, and we got there at like 3 a.m. Here in Austin, and it was such a cool experience. You get to meet other collectors, there's coffee and donuts sometimes, and I loved picking up this vinyl. Next up, this is another Record Store Day exclusive. I actually purchased this on eBay for a couple $100. It is worth like $1,000 now, I'm pretty sure. This is the Record Store Day Black Friday. So they also do a Record Store Day around Black Friday time. This one is this gorgeous clear vinyl, and for record store ones, sometimes they have this numbered. This one was limited to 7,000 vinyl in the US, and I have copy number 1,681. There's nothing different about the vinyl other than the color and the labeling there and the exclusive sticker on the front. Red is my favorite album, so it's so cool to own this one. Now, which is also Record Store Day Black Friday, it's this beautiful smoke vinyl. I also purchased this one on eBay. I got it for a little cheaper because it was kind of not scratched, but not as like new condition. It's worth, I think, like $900 or so right now, and this one is numbered as well. This is out of 7,000. I believe this might be the EU version. This is number 3220, so it's also numbered as well in this beautiful like smoke gray color. So fun. I love showing these off. Thank you for watching, you guys. Ooh, this is my pride and joy. This is worth several $1,000s. I purchased this for a couple $100s on eBay a few years ago. This is the Record Store Day exclusive crystal clear turquoise vinyl from Taylor Swift's debut album. It's so pretty. This one is also hand numbered out of 3,750 copies in the world. Isn't that crazy? There's 3,750 copies, and I have copy 3,259. This is like my most prized possession. I love her so much. By the way, I actually listen to all of these records. I don't keep them sealed. I don't just leave them on the shelf. I love playing my pretty exclusive colors. Next up is another Record Store Day exclusive. This is the Fearless crystal clear metallic gold vinyl. It's so pretty. I love playing this one with that white little slip mat we have in there. This one is also numbered. This is also a one with 3,750 copies, and I have copy number 2,688. So cool. This makes me so happy. Next up in my rare vinyl, we have the Cardigan Songwriting Voice Memo. This one is in gold. I'm missing like the cabin candlelight versions, so if you have any of those, hit me up. Ooh, this is the repress of the Lover Live from Paris. If you know, you know. The original one still goes for like $900, which is crazy. This is the original one I'm speaking of. I have this one very protected in my rice paper sleeves because PVC packaging is really bad for vinyl. But this is the original one. It goes for like $900. I bought it retail on the day it happened. I am a small business owner and I run a boutique online, and I have a warehouse in Austin, well I did at the time. And I was like sitting on my computer and my Twitter was blowing up, and I'm like, what's going on? And it was the drop of this vinyl. Best day ever. This one here, this one's pretty cool. This one is a picture disc with me on it. I really like this one. Again, I have it protected with rice paper in there. Next up, ooh, I love this one. This one's not super rare, but it's my signed copy of Midnights. Midnights is one of my favorite Taylor Swift's albums right now. It's so good. I love my signed copy. I kind of want to get like a tattoo with that heart in it. Is that crazy? I also have the picture disc of Cardigan. And I keep a bunch of like 7-inch vinyls in here. I have Fortnite Record Store Day. This is her most recent release. This was the easiest one to get. We showed up like 20 minutes before the store opened and it was available. Unlike this one, well, gasoline, I purchased this on eBay for like 50 bucks, crazy cheap. But unlike this other one right here, the Lakes, guys, this was limited to 10,000 copies in the US, and I heard people were camping out since like the night before at like 7 p.m. for this bad boy. I'm so grateful to own this copy, and it's not sealed, it's open. I love to play it all the time. I have that one. I also have the gold 7-inch cardigan vinyl. This version of me, this version of me. I have another version of the me vinyl up there as well. I think I'm just missing one from the collection of all these she dropped. I got them for retail, literally 7 bucks, which is crazy. I also own the entire collection of Folklore, which is crazy. If you know, you know. There's like 8 different colors. And I purchased this on an eBay auction. If you know, you know. This one sells for over $2K, and I got it for less than $1,000, which I know some of y'all might think is crazy, but if you're a Taylor Swift vinyl collector, you know how valuable this one. This is the 1989 Record Store Day exclusive. It's this beautiful pink color. Both of the vinyls are like slightly different. One is a little more clear. That's how you'll know if you got a fake or not. And you can also tell if it's fake or not by the sketching on the inside. There's etching, it says sterling, and then there's a number on it, which matches a number on here. Also, this was limited to 3,750 copies, and I have copy 1,392. This is my favorite vinyl that I own. Very cool. I also own another variety of records. My other favorite artist is Ed Sheeran. I own like every single copy of every single record that he's ever pressed because I just love him that much. This is my favorite EP from him, Loose Change. I actually own like 2 copies of this on accident. It has Let It Out, Homeless, Little Bird, Sofa, One Night, Firefly, The City Live, and Firefly Live. I also really love this EP here, one of his first ones. This is Songs I Wrote with Amy, and it's Fall, Fire Alarms, Where We Land, Cold Coffee, and She. So yeah, I own every single record of Ed Sheeran. I also own every record of Imagine Dragons. I went through a phase in high school where I really liked them, and when I started collecting vinyl, I started collecting every single one of those. I'm going to put all these away later because it's a lot of work, but let's talk about tips if you want to start your own vinyl collection. My biggest tip for you is to just start on eBay, start searching for the vinyl records that you're interested in and start favoriting them. Because some of them, 1, they'll go on sale, 2, they'll go on an auction, or 3, you might just start saving up and purchase it, like that 1989 vinyl that I purchased on auction. You can find some on Facebook Marketplace, but be careful because they might be scratched. This app called Discogs, where you can put all the vinyls that you're interested in on there. It'll tell you like the minimum price, the maximum price, the median price. Sometimes there's even sellers on there that will sell them, and you can keep your whole collection on there. I love that app, but I've never actually purchased anything from the app. Another way you can look for some vinyls you're interested in purchasing is on Twitter. Sometimes people will post threads of selling old vinyl. Just make sure you always pay with PayPal goods and services. Here are some like common mistakes or things you can avoid if you're starting a vinyl collection. Number 1 would be not using outer and inner sleeves. Like I said earlier, that is a must. Protect your vinyls. Number 2 is, I've never done this, but I've heard horror stories from other people, is purchasing fake vinyl. Like I said earlier as well, you can ask for photos of the etching on the center of the vinyl, making sure the stickers on the front, the hype stickers, match up to what was previously sold. You can also take a photo of the barcode. You can ask the seller for this and upload it to Discogs to make sure it is the accurate vinyl. For example, somebody could press a fake one of the like Folklore colors as a different vinyl, but then if you scan the barcode, it'll show up as it not being the rare one. So that's one way you can check it out there. Another tip I have is you can start out small. Just start out with a few different vinyl. You don't have to grow your collection to every single vinyl right away. Like I said, I started in 2022, so 3 years now, and I'm working towards my dream goal of owning every single Taylor record. But honestly, my dream goal has been basically completed. I have a stunning collection that I love, play, and enjoy, and it looks beautiful. I love this IKEA shelf. I love the plants. I love this whole setup. So my biggest advice for you is just start buying the ones that pique your interest and slowly grow upon there. And soon enough, you'll have your dream collection. And yeah. Ooh, another tip I would say is Don't cheap out on your record player. Don't just get that suitcase vinyl player, even though it's really cute. That'll ruin your vinyls because it can warp and it's not very steady. It can scratch your vinyl as well. So make sure you invest in something. I really like this one. Not affiliated with them or anything. I just did a lot of research and I like this one. Well, there you have it. That's my vinyl tips, my collection, my setup. Let me know what other questions you have because I love talking about this. And subscribe if you like small business owner content, running, vlogs. That's what I got. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.